The Border-Gavaskar trophy is quite far away, but even as we sit almost 3 months away from the tournament to begin, we are getting to see some interesting banters, some interesting mind games between the two sides. Now, bowlers from both the sides, Mohammed Shami for India and Nathan Lyon for Australia, have made some interesting comments and some very contrasting comments to each other. That is what is making this thing more interesting. While Nathan Lyon says Australia are favorites, Mohammad Shami says that India are favorites. I'll take you through comments of both these bowlers on this video. So stay tuned to Cricket Next till the very end of this video. First of all, we'll go through what Mohammad Shami has said. I'll share what he has said. You can see the quote on the screen. We are the favorites. They should be worried. I'm working hard to make a comeback soon because I know I have been out of action for quite some time. However, I want to ensure there is no discomfort when I return. So the most important part here is the first two lines that Mohammad Shami spoke at an event recently. He said that India are favorites and Australia should be worried about the tournament, considering that the series is going to be played in their own home, in their own backyard. And important to note here that Australia have lost last two tournaments at their home against India. The last two Border-Gavaskar trophies, yes, both were won by India, as everyone knows, and that is why Mohammad Shami has made this comment, and this comment oozes out quite a bit confidence from India's side, from Mohammad Shami's side to be very specific. So he says that India are favorites to win the BGT one more time, and they are about to make a hat trick of wins in Australia in Test cricket. Now, Nathan Lyon, on the contrary, has said something very different to what Mohammad Shami has said. Let us take a look at what Nathan Lyon said. So Nathan Lyon has said that it's been 10 years since we have won the Border-Gavaskar trophy. I started thinking about this series when England were over in India, watching them go about it. I love the game and I will watch a decent test match, but I have eyes on the series for a long time now. My prediction is 5-0 to Australia. So Nathan Lyon spoke this at a podcast, the Willow Talk podcast, and again very interesting comment. So he's accepting the fact, and he's very well aware of the fact that Australia have not won against India in last 10 years. The last time they won the BGT was in 2014 when India lost 2-0 to Australia. In Australia, the series where Virat Kohli scored four brilliant centuries. Even that was the time when India competed hard but couldn't win a single match. But subsequently, India have been very, very brilliant and professional whenever they have traveled Australia, and they won back-to-back series in 2018, 19, and then in 2020. So India currently do hold the upper card, the upper hand, but Australia are not going to give it easy, and it is very clear from Lions comments mentioning that Australia are going to win 5-0. That is a very big statement coming from Nathan Lyon to say that Australia will whitewash India in the five-match series, because India have won last two series in Australia. India have won last five series overall, if we see. In the BGT. I beg your pardon, four series. So this is going to be very interesting. But what do you think? Who are the favorites to win the BGT this year in 2024-25? Who are the favorites? Who are going to win? And what would the scoreline be? Share your views in the comments with us. And stay tuned to Cricket Next for all these kinds of updates, as we'll bring all the updates from the Border-Gavaskar Trophy and also all the updates from the world of cricket. So stay tuned to Cricket Next.